You're not going to hear this from the government. You're going to hear it from us. Associated Press did report that marine birds are disappearing in the Pacific Northwest. Well, I can tell you birds everywhere are disappearing in the Pacific Northwest and probably all up and down the West Coast. Significant ecological shift, said AP. Significant ecological shift. Crashes in many species. Die-offs. Something's happening on a big level, but what is it? Is the question posed. The herring problem, if you remember, the vast schools of herring were found 2 years ago now, and last year even the same, the worst, bleeding from eyes, gills, every orifice. Herring is a food fish. Says the herring problem may be far worse than revealed. Result of contamination? None of these scientists dare use the R word. They will not say radiation. They won't even say it might be radiation. They are so afraid of their own shadows, it's sickening. There's nothing else that can be causing the enormity of the crisis in the North Pacific except 3 years plus of deadly, massive injections of waterborne and airborne radioactivity from Fukushima.
This is the worst industrial accident in the history of the world. And you know, Tokyo Electric and the Japanese needed to fight it like it was war in 2011. There was an opportunity right when it happened to prevent a lot of this radiation from getting into the groundwater and into the Pacific. And they didn't seize the moment. They didn't attack it with the money and the passion that it needed back in 2011. And now we're all paying the price. I mean, this thing continues to bleed into the Pacific. And also, you know, we can't forget that the hills around the plant are heavily contaminated too. So I think it's a 100-year problem. I think it will be 100 years before they remove those nuclear cores.